Disney's Snow White remake hasn't even hit theaters yet, but it's already one of the most controversial films in recent history. The backlash started with the casting of Rachel Zegler, but what followed was a storm of criticism that touched on everything from political clashes to the rewriting of a classic fairy tale. And somehow, Zegler found herself at the center of it all. But how did it get this bad? And will the controversy doom the film before it's even released? Let's dive in. The first wave of backlash came as soon as Disney announced Rachel Zegler, an actress of Colombian and Polish descent, as their new Snow White. Traditionally, the character is depicted with skin as white as snow, leading some critics to accuse Disney of straying too far from the source material. Supporters of Zegler's casting pointed out that fairy tales should evolve with the times, while critics argued that Disney was changing a beloved character for the sake of modern inclusivity. The debate wasn't just about race, it raised questions about whether staying faithful to the original still mattered in modern Hollywood. Before we go deeper, it's important you get up to speed with who Rachel Zegler is. Rachel Zegler is a rising Hollywood star who first gained international recognition for her role as Maria in Steven Spielberg's 2021 adaptation of West Side Story. Her performance earned her the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy, making her one of the youngest winners in history. Critics praised her for her vocal abilities, screen presence, and the emotional depth she brought to the role. Following her breakout role, Zegler was cast as Anthea in Shazam! Fury of the Gods, 2023, a DC superhero film. Though the movie itself received mixed reviews, Zegler's performance was noted as a standout element. She has also been cast in The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, further solidifying her place among Hollywood's rising talents. Disney likely chose Zegler for Snow White not only because of her acting and singing abilities, but also due to her fresh appeal to younger audiences. She represents a new generation of talent and embodies the kind of diversity Disney has been actively promoting in recent years. Despite the backlash, many industry insiders believe she has the talent to carry the role, though whether the controversy will overshadow her performance remains to be seen. Did Rachel Zegler's recent comments fuel the fire? Zegler herself didn't shy away from speaking out about the remake's changes. In multiple interviews, she described the 1937 Snow White as outdated, particularly in its portrayal of romance. "She's not dreaming about true love anymore," she stated, emphasizing that her character would be more independent, seeking leadership rather than a prince. While progressive audiences welcomed this update, longtime Disney fans saw it as an unnecessary insult to the original. Some felt that Zegler's remarks about classic Disney princesses came across as dismissive, rather than appreciative of the film's history. The Seven Dwarfs controversy, a modern take gone wrong? Another major change came when Disney reimagined the Seven Dwarfs. Instead of the classic group of small-statured miners, the new film features 7 diverse, magical creatures, with only one played by an actor with dwarfism. This decision came after actor Peter Dinklage criticized the original film for reinforcing outdated stereotypes. However, many actors within the dwarfism community voiced frustration, claiming that Disney's attempt at inclusivity had ironically excluded them from potential roles. Rachel Zegler versus Gal Gadot. The controversy surrounding the film wasn't just about its content, it extended to the personal lives of its stars. Rachel Zegler has been outspoken about her political beliefs, openly supporting Palestine. Meanwhile, her co-star Gal Gadot, who plays the evil queen, has a history of vocal support for Israel. As tensions between the two perspectives played out online, some audiences began to take sides, not over the movie itself, but over the ideological clash between its 2 lead actresses. This political backdrop only intensified the calls for boycotts from multiple groups. Zegler's online presence added fuel to the fire. Past tweets surfaced, including one where she criticized Donald Trump voters, causing further division among audiences. This social media history, combined with her comments about the original Snow White, led to widespread online backlash. Some fans began actively calling for a boycott of the film, claiming Disney had alienated their core audience. Meanwhile, others defended Zegler, arguing that she was unfairly targeted for speaking her mind. In response to the growing controversy, Disney has taken an uncharacteristically low-key approach to marketing the film. Unlike previous live-action remakes that had massive media tours, Snow White has seen fewer press events and interviews. For comparison, Disney's Beauty and the Beast 2017 and The Little Mermaid 2023 received massive promotional pushes, including star-studded red carpet premieres, extensive interviews with the cast, and high-budget advertising campaigns. Beauty and the Beast featured Emma Watson doing multiple talk show appearances, social media takeovers, and behind-the-scenes featurettes that hyped up the film's production. Similarly, The Little Mermaid had Halle Bailey appearing on major platforms like Good Morning America and The Tonight Show to promote the movie. By contrast, Snow White has had noticeably fewer interviews with Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot. The film's trailers and posters have also been released with minimal fanfare, and some insiders speculate that Disney is trying to avoid amplifying the controversy. The decision to keep marketing efforts quieter could be a sign that Disney is bracing for backlash, or at the very least trying to minimize the damage before release. So, with the film's release date fast approaching, one question remains: will audiences give Snow White a chance, or has the controversy already sealed its fate? Disney has gambled on reimagining a classic, but in doing so, they've found themselves at the center of a culture war. If the backlash continues, Snow White might not just be a divisive film, it could be one of Disney's biggest failures in recent years. What do you think? Did Disney go too far with these changes, or is this just another case of internet outrage getting out of control? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to subscribe for more breakdowns of the latest Hollywood controversies, industry trends, and behind-the-scenes drama. Don't miss out on the next big story.